when the Monti government took office, Italy was on the verge of a terrible financial crisis. So we had to act fast and in depth. And the pension expenditure is by far the largest expenditure in terms of public budget. So we had to do something in terms of pension expenditure. Italy had started reforms, let's say almost 20 years ago, but the previous reforms had tried to defend the elderly cohorts, and so to put all the burden of the adjustment on the younger reform. And so the phasing in of those reforms was very, very slow, was unacceptably slow. So we had to accelerate, and so we did major changes in terms of increasing retirement ages, indexing retirement ages. I have to recognize and to acknowledge with gratitude that Italian people accepted a terrible, not a terrible path, but a severe reform. And this was because somehow they understood the risk of a financial crisis and the risk of and the sufferance that would have come for all families, for the population at large of a financial crisis, and also the risk that an Italian crisis would have put on the euro and on Europe. So Italians understood this, but of course they were not happy, and they were not grateful to the minister and to the government. And so I am proud of having been part of this government, but I have to say that it's been very hard. So I have enriched myself from this experience, but it has also been very difficult on a personal point of view. After the reform was enacted, we discovered that there were many more people that had made personal agreement with the employer, for example, to exit, having a little money perhaps, in the hope of accessing retirement, let's say in a couple of years. So we knew the official agreement, collective agreement that had been made somehow officially, and we could made a provision for these people. But I wasn't aware of the other people that had made private agreement in the expectations that the law would not be changed. So we had to intervene to provide other safeguard. And this, if we had more time, perhaps this would have been avoided. It is, in essence, the problems arising from a very quick transition. But in a way, I have to say that is also due because of the too long transition that had been put in the past reforms. Now I have said that I will go back to my university. I think I've done my duty. I've done what I've been asked to. I have considered this a period of service to the country. It has been very hard personally, as I've said before, but it has also been rewarding and enriching as an experience. Particularly working in a cabinet that has Mario Monti as Prime Minister, and I'm really proud of having worked with Mario Monti. But I think I'll go back to my university job, and I hope I will be in the position to give other maybe help in those terms as a researcher and as a university professor.